Hey, listen, guys, by now you should realize that the government does not care about you. If you're paying attention to the stimulus package, both the United States and the Canadian package, it comes down to this. They're bailing out their friends on top. They're literally taxing you to death, giving them free money, and then giving you penitences, little tiny breadcrumbs for you. While everybody gets rich on the top, you get fucked, and you're going to get taxed more. And I really, really fucking hope, this is a wake-up call for people out there to realize how incompetent leaders we have. Incompetent. Highly, highly incompetent. And it's always funny to think that people think that we need them to govern us. Like, what the fuck? Never in the history of human civilization has a government not ever turned on their own people. Owen Wilson, the biologist, has a great saying. We have Paleolithic emotions, medieval institutions, and godlike technologies. And boy, are we still living in these medieval institutions. We pretend to have this so-called democratic society, but still the same kings and queens. You have these princes here. You have these, you can substitute the word prince for like MP, member of parliament, whatever the fuck you want. They're not your friend. They're not your friend. The whole notion of a bureaucrat is to be our servant, not the other way around. We're bending over backwards for these people. We are giving out our privacy. We're giving out our rights. Literally, people, and it fucking hurts my head, people are lining up and saying, please, please, either chip me or inject me or give me a handout. I can't fucking take care of myself. It's insane. It's fucking absolutely insane. And hopefully this is a wake-up call. And I think since 2008, a lot of people are realizing, now listen, man, you can't pull the fucking same game on me anymore. And hopefully this starts kind of like stirring up people to kind of stand up and be like, no, I don't want to fucking accept this at all. Like, it's a scam. The game is rigged. Absolutely fucking rigged. Like, the whole idea right now of the stimulus bailout, and for example in the States it hasn't passed 100% yet, but it's like $1,200, and in Canada it's $2,000, but it's complicated as fuck depending on who you are, this and that, whatever. The pensioners are fucked, right? So pretty much are screwed. Millennials are broke, and they've sold out your future. The dollar's done at the end of the day. Inflation's going to increase. They're talking about getting the economy back running. What is this? What kind of fucking world am I living in? Like make-believe land? The economy just going to go like this? The numbers came out yesterday or today for Canada. There's 1 million people unemployed today. 1 million people just in California. We're going to have new numbers next week here in Canada. They're talking up to 3.5 million Canadians unemployed. Think about it. The population in Canada is 30 million. States, they're talking about up to like 10 million people unemployed. What? The economy just going to go back? The Cheesecake Factory, I just made a Twitter post about this. They're done. They don't have money to pay rent. You're going to see this domino effect happening. You don't just start the economy back again. If we did it right at the beginning, right at the fucking beginning, and we had proper simple steps, yes. But now it's a shit show, an absolute barrage of the most idiotic policies, and obviously government fucking everything up. Like, it really irks me that people really still depend on it. Like, it's like you need them. It's like, this is why my hopes are for the future, that we start going back into city states, start going back into sustainable communities, start helping each other out, as opposed to looking for handouts, as opposed to, I don't need the government. I don't want, fuck your taxes, fuck all this shit. We're self-sufficient by ourselves. The only thing that we want to pay for is military protection and paying for guaranteeing our property rights. That's it as a civilization. End of story. And so you guys got to be aware of this, man. Like, it's crazy right now. Then the question comes like, what do you do? What do you do in this situation? The dollar's fucked. The money printers are going brrrr. The baby boomers are fucked with their pension plan. The millennials are broke. They don't have any money they don't have any money to begin with. And the people who are getting the most fucked are the people who actually are the hardworking middle class people, the small businesses, the entrepreneurs. They get zilch, nada, fuck all. They get more taxes, tax up the fucking wazoo. And it's insane. But the thing, what you can do is change the mindset and create that fucking grit, man. It always fascinates me. My grandparents went through World War II. My parents went through a civil war. In fact, rest in peace, my dad. My dad grew up in World War II. He was born in 1939. And so you went through World War II and a Civil War. So, a lot of our grandparents, and depending on where you're from, parents, they've experienced fucking war, you know? Not this, but fucking war, you know what I mean? Bombs dropping over your head, snipers fucking shooting at you, watching your brothers and sisters die in front of you. Complete different psychological mind shift. So they've gone through a lot, even the freedoms that we have here in North America, young men, age of 20, sacrificing themselves over in Europe to fight against the Nazis. And so here we are completely, oh my God, I can't handle this. Please, government, come wipe my ass for me. I don't have enough fucking toilet paper. What the fuck? Jesus Christ. Wake the fuck up, people. Oh my God. It hurts my head. We need to come together. You need to fucking pull up your pants, your big boy pants, and put your fucking head straight and start focusing on this, man. Like, listen, no one's here to bail you out. We're not the big boys on top with the crony capitalists. Let's fucking come together. This is an opportunity here to fucking focus on stoic philosophies. This is an opportunity to figure out, how do I build more grit, create more mental grit? With mental grit, you get physical fucking grit. You know what I mean? Physical grit. Then spiritual grit. And that transfers over to everything else. Then really double down is like, listen, time is the most important commodity of all time. It's the most, like, people always give up time. Time is non-renewable. Fuck. Money is renewable. They just printed 7 trillion. They're probably going to print more. Print. Rain helicopter money. But time, you can't rewind and fucking get time again. So focus on this time. And you can do a lot, man. A lot of big companies were created in 08. And I'm not telling you to create a big company. But what I'm telling you is, don't fall into this despair. Don't. Listen, don't do it. Don't just go into your fucking shell and be like, the earth is falling apart. I can't do nothing about this. Nah, man. Don't fucking do that. You need to figure out you need to figure out your group of friends around you. There's that saying, you are the sum of your peers. Audit your peers, man. If you got some fucking low-life, idiotic friends, kick them out, man. Kick them out. If you got family members pulling you down like crab in the bucket, kick them out. Like, you got to look after yourself. The only person that's going to look after you, guess what? It's fucking you. Nobody else. End of fucking story. Look after yourself. And you can pull through this together. In times of chaos like this, when shit's all chaotic and people are afraid and people are running around and people are screaming and people are begging, there's opportunity here. Not opportunity to exploit, but opportunity to make yourself better. Opportunity to help others. Because in times of despair like this, there's a lot of fucking problems. And guess what? Guess who's the best at solving problems? Entrepreneurs. That's right. If I was in charge, my solution would be, I would have just fucking give literally 1 million entrepreneurs $1 million and I said, go build. No strings attached. This is a government grant. No loan. Grant. Do whatever the fuck you want. Go build. Watch the economy come back. When you had 1 million entrepreneurs at $1 million bucks, solving fucking problems, grassroots, all decentralized everywhere. And so there's problems right now, guys. There's problems everywhere, all around the world. Don't think locally, but think globally. Act locally. Start building locally. Start solving local problems. Because tell you what, your local problem is not just defined to you. And most likely every city, province, state around the world has the same problem. But you got to first identify that problem in your locality, in your geography. Then expand from there. I'll leave it at that, guys, man. Like, listen, times are changing rapidly. Economies are shifting like this. Policies are shifting like this. They're printing money like this. They've sold out your future completely. The dollar in the long run, I have no faith in the dollar. For me, it's more assets. But it's this, the grit. Stop being babied. Stop being a man-child. And start fucking taking care of yourself. I'll leave it at that, guys. Leave a comment. Subscribe. Peace out.